Hello and welcome. What we're going to do right now is just add some descriptions to our pictures as well as maybe a call out, okay? And we're going to use our swatches and everything with that as well. Now, say like a call out, maybe we're going to put our call out here. I'm going to keep this nice strong grid thing that's happening here. Going to put a description under here. But first, actually, it probably makes sense for us to do some text wrapping because right now our text is running underneath these pictures. So we need to fix that first. So let's just go to, now you have these little buttons up here, that these are just your default little text wrap things here. You can see how it just wrapped the text around that. But you can also, if you want to go to the text wrap tool, window and text wrap, and that way we have a little bit more control over things. So those same buttons are there, but I'm going to increase the amount of space around it, so that way you have a little bit of breathing room. And I'm just going to do the same thing for this guy here. Just going to wrap it like that, and okay. Now, I'm actually going to do something different here. I'm going to go a little off script. I'm going to tuck this guy over here. I am going to make this guy, I'm going to extend this picture out this way. All right. And so I'm just going to have the type select along this picture. Now this is a Photoshop file. And so this is a Photoshop file that has a transparent background. Could happen with PNGs as well. But I'm going to go text wrap here. And I hope I can remember how to do this without, I think it's this guy, right? Text wrap around object shape. If I click that, now it went around like the box, so I have to do something in order to wrap around the actual image. I believe it's under, no, it's under detect edges. So it's under contour options. You'd think it would be under wrap options. That's where I looked first. Contour options, and it goes detect edges, and so it's going to detect the edges of the Photoshop file. And so it just did it. So you see how it kind of built this like little path here, and you can actually go into those things and you can move those around. They're kind of like Illustrator paths. It just automatically did that. But what I'm going to do now is create some more breathing room here. Just going to increase that size like so. Now actually, how can I, if I were to click on maybe this, oh yeah, there you go. So you can actually change that, but we're not going to right now. Okay, so that's how you would do that, and I find that's a very powerful tool. Okay, let's add in some descriptions. Let's go, and what I'm asking you to, like, you do not have to write your article. You can just use the lorem ipsum, but I do ask that your descriptions and maybe your callouts make sense. So let's add a description for this photo here. I'm just going to make a text box. Let's make that. I'm just going to throw the text box up here, and I will using Photoshop or Lightroom to enhance your photos is, I don't know, is something that every student should learn. I'm just making it up. I just do it. Now, you'll see how this text is the same as this. We want to make it a little bit different. Okay, so making maybe I might change it to like an italic just to separate it from this. You can afford to maybe go like a point or so smaller. But the reason why I did it over here is that I actually want to put text wrap around this. This is a text box. I'm just going to text wrap that. And then I'm going to extend this out. All right, and then that is like that. And now we have like a little description here. And maybe that, I might even do that, a tint, maybe you just back it off to like 70%. And so it just separates itself from the rest of the text here, okay? And we can just do another little one. I'm going to copy, and because we already have that, I'm going to copy and paste that there. All right. Close-ups. are a great way of finding interesting, defining out what is interesting. What is interesting in stuff that is already around you. I am not a copywriter. I do the pretty pictures. I let other people write. There we go. Okay, something like that. So now you've got like such descriptions. Now let's make a call out. I'm going to do a call out with, I'm going to use this same text box here. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it. I'm going to put a call out right here. Now the call out actually needs to stand out, whereas your description I think should be like more diminished. I think a call out would be something that it needs to stand out. So let's do that. Maybe I'm going to stick with the italics, but we're going to make it bigger. Okay, and then I'm actually going to center the type, and actually I'm going to make it our burgundy. And so now we've got that. Now actually, now you see how we've got the box here, and it's justified to the top. I'm actually, if I click this button up here, it aligns it to the center of the box. Okay, like so. So it's always going to, the type is always going to be in the middle of the box. And then I'm going to accent it too. I'm actually going to draw a line here. And actually, let's look there. I hit the W, and we're going to make that line there. And we're going to give that a fill of nothing, and then a stroke of, I don't know why you would have fill. It was a line, so it shouldn't have it anyways. And then I'm going to make the line a little bit thicker. Okay, so now, and I'm going to copy that line, copy and paste, and I'm going to bring that line down to the bottom. Okay, how does that look? Not bad. It's okay. Interesting. It's got some room to work, but I'm going to leave it for now. Also, this is a bit of a hole here. I'm going to do it like another call out here. So let's actually, because I've done all that work there, I'm going to copy and paste that hard work over here, and I'm going to just have, printing out and showing off your work is a great way to get feedback and praise and you know, great getting feedback and I don't know, to make it up, ideas for future projects. Okay. Now, and then just for the sake of it, I'm just going to copy that and paste it back again. This one I'm actually going to make it left justified. I just clicked on that little thing there. And I'm going to, again, I'm going to use the text wraparound. I'm going to go text wraparound now that I know where it is. Detect edges. And now it's just going around there. And so now, actually, let's go back and we're going to increase that. There we go. And that's just going to go down here. That's like the way that's working there. Okay. So a little bit of work. I'm still not happy with the title all that much, but we're going to just one more lesson after this before we get the maybe two more lessons after this. But I am going to fiddle with this a little bit more because I am not happy with it. Okay, but there you go.